Hey everyone, it's Lala already from Abstrakt Music Lab, and today we're recreating Franky Wah's, Artche's, and Cristoph's track, The World You See. This is the original. And the recreation. You can see it's pretty damn close. I'm really happy with this one. As usual, leave it here in the comment sections. Which of the layers do you like the most? And also, if you have any recommendations, put it here in the comment section as well. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you loved it, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to further support the channel, you can buy me a coffee or you can buy my preset pack, both available here in the description below. But let's get down to business. Let's get started with the sound design. So we're going to start here with 2 raw layers. We're going to start here with the bass and the kick. This is the original kick from the track, which I extracted using a technique that I've shown here in the channel. So if you want to extract kicks from the tracks that you like, you can follow this video over here. But let's get started with the sound design. So bass line. So in Serum over here, because we have a kick, I'm already going to activate the ShaperBox over here, which is the same as LFO2, but this one has something that I need for this channel. We need to put it here. We need to split the sections over here. And for the bass section, we're going to put it as it is. And for the non-bass section, we're not going to do any kind of side chaining over there. So you can see that now if we put this to -1, we have a part of the bass that it's being sidechained and a part that is not being sidechained. So now going back here to the sound design, we're going to put here the unison to 6. The tune is going to go to 0.12. This makes the sound really wide, but we also have to make it a little bit less Midi. And now we're going to pick the cutoff, put it here to 310. The resonance is going to remain at 10%, the drive at 0%. Basically as it is. Now in the effects section, because that's it with the oscillators, we're going to choose here a tube distortion to bring a little bit more of harmonics in the sound. You can see if we crush the sound and what it does. We're going to put this to 76. We're going to also choose a filter over here. Let me deactivate the kick over a little bit. We're going to put the MG low 6. We're going to put this to 210. There you go. Resonance, drive, and fat all the way down to 0. And now we only have to boost a little bit of the mids. So we're going to go do a bell curve at 374. The Q is going to go here at 32, so quite a broad EQing, and the gain at 3.6. Without it, just bringing a little bit of those mids over there. Now, lastly, to make sure that we have it perfectly in the mix, we have to put the level here to something like this. If we compare it to the original, that's it for the first layer. So now let's go here to the second layer. We're going to deactivate the kick and go to the ARP. So the ARP sounds like this. We're going to zoom in over here. As you can see it, we're going to zoom in up to here. We're going to pick here the attack. And we're going to start by putting the attack to 26 milliseconds. There you go. The sustain is going to go all the way down. The decay is going to go here to 47 milliseconds. So quite a short. You can see part of the sound that we want. But we now have to pick these handles over here. This first handle has to go over here. And the second handle a little bit down below. So it's even shorter. Now release is going to remain the same. Now filter. We're going to go here in the filter and put this to 15,500. There you go. And we also have to put this over here to 5. It's really slight, but it gives an extra edge to the sound. MG low 12, just A. And basically, that's it for the initial sound. So now we're going to go here into the effects section. We're going to change the sound completely over here. So hyper over here is going to go to 49. you can see the sound completely opens up. Because now we're detuning the sound a little bit. Now, distortion, we're gonna put this here to tube again. 94. If this was a soft clip, would be a little less intense, but now we want a tube. We want it to be that intense. Reverb. So in the reverb, we're gonna pick here 35%. We're gonna choose 3.6 of decay. The low cut is going to go to 65, and the high cut is going to go to 46, sorry. There you go. The spin and depth are gonna remain as it is, and the wet is going to go to 46. Making the sound really big, right? EQ, so we're gonna choose here a low cut and a high shelf. The low cut is going to go here at 505. There you go. The Q is going to go at 42. Basically getting rid of low end frequencies. Now, in the high shelf, we're gonna put this here, well, as it is. We're just gonna pick here the frequency. The Q is gonna remain at 60%, and the boost is going to go at 2.4. Now, if we compare it to the original, we need to activate the LFO2 over here. We're gonna leave it at 100% depth at 75% over here. And now we have to make it louder. And now let's go to the main lead. This is the main lead. Sounds horrible. Now, octave 1 down. Noise to 26. So you can see it brings a little bit more richness to the sound. Now, envelope 1, we're gonna pick here attack as it is. Sustain all the way down. The decay is going to go to 418, so something like this. And the release is gonna go to 21. You can see it already has a lot of the sound that we want. We also have to modulate this a little bit more here with the filter. So we're gonna put the cutoff over here to 2523, something like this. Boom. The resonance is gonna go all the way down, drive and fat all the way down. But we have to pick this envelope over here and modulate it to around 23. But for us to make a little bit more progress in the sound, we have to go into the effects section. So hyper dimension, size and mix of the hyper all the way down, the mix over here to 3%. It's really imperceptible, just making the sound a bit wider. Now we're gonna choose here a soft clip and also put the drive all the way up. If this was a tube, you can see how it would change the sound, and that's not the sound that we want. Now reverb, you're gonna choose a reverb over here. It's gonna go at 35%. The decay is going to go here at 6.2. There you go, boom. The low cut is gonna go to 64%. The high cut is going to go to 34%. There you go. Spin and depth as it is, and the wet is going to go to 40%. But now the thing that will shape this sound a lot is the EQ. So we're gonna choose an EQ. Both are gonna be bells. The first bell is gonna be here at 3,900 and something like this, all the way up, boom, a little bit less. There you go. And now the second bell is gonna go here at 6,000. There you go, something like this. The Q of this one is gonna go here at 28. So it's quite a broad EQing, and this one is gonna be at 41. Actually, this is 29 over here. So the gain of this one is gonna go at 2.5. You can see how it already brings up the sound, and now we're gonna boost over here in 11.5. This is gonna change the sound a lot, and because of that, we have to put the volume all the way down to minus 18 over here. There you go, to 50%. Because we changed the sound completely. It made it a lot brighter. Now we have to activate the LFO2 to create a little bit of movement. We're gonna put this right over here. The depth is going to go at 70%. And now we have to go here in another EQ. And in this EQ, we have to go here at 235. And we'd have to do a 5 dB boost. And we also have to go here at 843. And we have to do a 2.11 boost. If you compare all these layers to the original right now, it's still missing a little bit of low end over here. It's still missing like a doo-goo-doo-goo-doo-goo. And this is, we're gonna do this, we're gonna duplicate the sound over here. Let's go to a new layer. We're gonna deactivate the EQ over here. We're gonna deactivate the saw, deactivate the noise. We're gonna activate Oscillator B. Basic shapes, sine wave as it is. We're gonna put the sine wave to -1. Now we're gonna go here to envelope 2. We're going to put the decay over here to envelope 2 to 337. There you go, something like this. We're going to put the sustain all the way down over here. And we're going to pick over here and put this a little bit down. And now we have to put this one over here, modulating the level. There you go. Now we're going to choose B over here. 484. And we're going to put this level over here to 7.9 dB. Now, if we listen with the original, this is kind of like a tom. But basically, that's it. You can grab all the Midis and all the presets here in the description below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you loved it, hit the subscribe. And I see you in the next Abstrakt video next week. Ciao.